You let the big phoenix flee. What? Leo. Leo. Look what you're doing. Look what you're doing. Alright, we're gonna turn the music back on, and it's gonna be spooka music. Oh yeah, we got the silly little arrow here to tell us where we're going. Bring back all of this. And then, oh, that's... Oh my goodness. That's loud. Erenville, what's going on? The big phoenix is running wild, and we're like, what?
The trail ends here, it seems.
He's speaking! Yes!
Could Valigarmanda have shifted its elemental aspect?
Making this more colorful.
It does have 3 to choose from, after all. In any case, I'm almost certain the Vidral was headed in the direction of Warkor Lardor.
Did we watch this already? I don't know.
We should let the others know we have a likely location.
We crashed? Oh, okay, that's fine. Then we'll pretend that we haven't seen this already. I'll definitely pretend. I'll do really good pretending.
Alphino is assisting the Yokhoi with their evacuation. He thought they could use a healing hand with the injured.
So where is Valigarmanda?
Can't let him be too stiff.
Warkor Lardor.
Leo, he's gonna kill
Its
so many
stratified
people.
layers contain a wealth of crystals, said to be the source of its
Stratified layer.
many-colored glow.
Alright.
After 80 years of imprisonment, the Vidral will be in dire need of sustenance. It would have been drawn to the mountain's energies.
So Valigarmanda seeks to replenish its ether.
I'm still pissed about the giants, by the way. I'm not over that.
Then we'd better not give it the chance.
Stop!
Hmm? Oh, yeah!
That mountain is sacred ground.
Oh,
I
yeah!
forbid you to set foot.
And then they were
on
like,
it.
bleh. I'd believe you. I'd listen to
Sorry,
you if you were bigger and more
It is not
foreboding.
our intention to trespass.
But you're not, so I don't.
But you must understand, that's where Valigarmanda has gone. If we don't slay it now, it will slaughter countless innocents. Just like in the old days, I beg
I think
you,
you're talking
permit
about a
us to
different
enter.
phoenix. I think you did some crimes here.
Out of the question. Your band is incapable of defeating Valigarmanda.
All right, but
Either
let's...
you seek to defile Warkor Lardor,
He's not listening to me.
or
He just won't listen to me.
you are fools.
I'm trying to speak, but he's like, no.
If you doubt their chances, how would you feel were we to join them?
Exactly.
The monument to Valigarmanda's defeat bears the names of 7 heroes. With our forces combined, we also number 7.
Seven weaklings are no less doomed than 4.
Zoralcha, you've come to help as well.
Against my sound advice. While the rest of you were tussling with this sky ruin, we might have secured an insurmountable lead. A minor delay. It will not change the contest's outcome. I would take the measure of his Tural Vidral my father was unable to kill.
With both my brothers here, this battle is all but won.
Yeah.
Your celebration is premature. I never said I would let you pass.
And then we're like, but please. And he's like, I'll defeat you too. And then we're like,
Brother,
no,
no.
don't
We
do it.
not bear
There are
arms against our own people.
He's like, not if they're dumbasses.
What an odd thing to say. As I recall, the inhabitants of Chirwagur Sultan do not consider themselves members of the Tuliolal nation. I'd hardly call them our own people.
What does that
Gonna
matter?
make me bigger.
Members or not, everyone in Tural is
Easy
part
big.
of our dream for peace. If you would hurt them, then you'll have to go through me.
You'll hurt me too.
She saved me from the mountain bird. Now, then, the same eyes. Eyes of stone. Words of stone.
We are still in her debt. This is true. Consider the debt repaid. But do not misunderstand. We do not submit to Tuliolan rule.
Aye, you've made your point. We can talk more once the contest is over.
I
Why is it so
ask
silent?
your name.
Wuklamat, protector of peace, and soon-to-be Dawn servant.
Okay, I was so sure they were going to do like a little emotional little piece there when she said that, but no.
Even people with wildly different ideals can find understanding through earnest discussion. I believe that, wholeheartedly.
As do I. I won't give up until we reach a compromise.
Assuming you survive. My old bones and I will be waiting here for the true heir's return.
Okay.
Your thoughts have always been a mystery to me, brother. But I'm relieved to see you put aside the contest for the sake of the greater good.
Our nation is a fortress, and its people the bricks with which it is built. The more that are lost or broken, the weaker Tuliolal becomes. Even the crudest rock has value as a stepping stone.
Thanks.
Come on, you two. Forget about the right of succession for now, and help me fight this overgrown snake bird. I don't care how strong the Sky Ruin may be. We're going to put this menace down for good.
That's when we get the music? Guys, come on. What are we doing? Dungeon! I knew we were close to a dungeon. During this quest, when using Duty support, you have the opportunity to undertake this trial with a party of NPCs. Oh, it's a trial. We're literally 2 seconds away from it. That's so funny. I literally just had that dialogue. Oh my goodness. Guys, are you ready to take out a dragon bird? I'm ready to take out a dragon bird. And I'm gonna do it with my friends. Form a party. Yeah, we can't pick anyone else. Alright, everyone, let's go. No, because I respect nature. Fuck them people. Birdies for life. Honestly, it's like, maybe we're the villains here. Maybe the bird should go free. Oh, it's such a lovely day. There's a rainbow. How nice. How lovely. B is a phoenix. Ooh. Guys, I don't remember how to play this game. No! Ew! Ew! No! That's so ugly. Can't believe this happened. I can't believe this. All right, guys, you're gonna have to like, you know, make sure I do well. Cause I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna eat some seafood stew, even though that's not even for this. Do I have anything specifically for fighting? I've got some I'm gonna drink some hot chocolate, guys. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have some, yeah, let's do this too. There we go, I'm ready. All right, let's go. I'm even gonna zoom out. Guys, I'm boosting us. I told you it was a different Phoenix. No, it's definitely this one. I think you're a little criminal. I think you've done crimes. Gather strength. Guys, what are we doing? Oh my goodness. A beast's a beast. Aww! So we're all just fighting with us. That's so cute. I guess when the boss is doing something, that's a good time for me to charge up my attacks. Oh, shit. Guys, move! Oh, I should have yelled at myself. Oh my god, I got to Shadowbringers in my export stuff. And I rewatched some of it again. I did that in like 2020. Can you believe that? That was like forever ago. Well, 2020 and 2021, I think. That was so long ago. There's so many games that I played in 2020 specifically that I thought I played so much sooner. So it's been a journey. It's been wild. Why do I have stars around me? Did I get knocked out?
On your feet.
Think you're tough, do you?
Hey. Oh, shit. What do we do?
The stars shall grant thee succor.
Awesome. Oh, shit. I should probably avoid those. Why are we standing next to them? How could anyone see that coming? Well, it kind of said that they were about to fire those bolts, but okay.
Innovation is the key to victory.
Oh, I see. I'm understanding. Oh goodness. Oh no. Oh no! No! You're throwing too much at me. I was playing kitty cards. I mean, what? Okay, let's try that again. Guys, are we ready? Are we ready? Let's do this. Why is Kryl so close to him? She's a caster. What you doing, girl? Ooh! I keep forgetting I have these attacks. It's like out of sight, out of mind. Wide open beak. Oh, this one! Fuck. Just made it. Silly Coco. Silly me. Okay, this is when I recharge. Uh-oh. No! The ground, it's changed. Aha! I get it. I get it now. Wind infused. Oh, fuck. Here we go. It's one where he throws me off. This is where I struggle. I don't like being thrown off. My goodness. No! Am I not supposed to get in a little circle? Maybe I shouldn't get in a little circle.
This should do it!
Oh shit.
Together we shall overcome this.
Think you're tough, do you?
Out of my way!
Right on the mark.
Let's give them a show! Try
Out
this!
of my way!
Right on the mark.
Out of my way!
My sister brought me a pie. Hey, Zeralja, share. Share me space. Thank you. What kind of pie? What is this? It's like it's a fruit pie. It's a dessert pie. I'm not sure what it is.
All that I have and more I bring to bear!
Pie? Yeah, pie. Guys, no! Oh my god. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, no, no! Oh, thank goodness. Brace for the worst. Oh no. I had a line of thought. What was it? Oh yeah, I don't like this music. I'm almost tempted to switch out and put something more exciting for me. It's alright. It's a bit generic. We just had a scene that we thought should have had music, but didn't have any. It was a bit awkward. At the very least, I'm really glad it doesn't have that one track from Shadowbringers that kept playing all the time. That pissed me off. Although actually I think it did play a couple of times. One sad piano track? Okay, that one too. But no, there is one track that plays like in emotional moments and I'm like, stop playing this, it's annoying me. Because I feel like they use it for like every single little emotional moment. I'm like, stop it. Machinations? I think it's that one. I think that one is another one that annoys me. But no, it's not that. It's the track that plays, like it's really loud and energetic and it's just kind of annoying. It plays when like crazy things are happening, like, whoa, we're doing things. Yeah, we gotta call in everyone. That music, but they play it like all the time and it's so loud. Yeah, the one that plays when they're doing a plan, but it plays for like way too long and like, I get it guys, we're doing a plan. I just remember it playing in Shadowbringers during the let's call in everyone moment, and then it kept playing past the cutscene, and I was like, guys, and it just like took over the Kalusia theme, which I really liked, and I was like, why are we taking over the Kalusia theme? I really like the Kalusia theme. Like, you took away my acoustic guitar and you gave me this? Get out of here. Yeah, no, I think that version of that is Machinations. Can this guy die already? Oh my god, this is going so long. Oh goodness. What do I do? There we go. That's what I do. Oops. Oh no. Yay! Guys, I'm gonna limit break. Yay! Oh god, I'm gonna die. No! Guys! No! High tension? It is high tension. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna take out my hammer. Get out of here! Bonk! Bonk! I bonked him out. This is this one. I'll play. Oh, high treason. That's it. I'll play after this. I want to see what this one is. Yay! Finally. Goodness. No, it's not this one. No, is it? No, it's not this one. No, because it didn't like...
Fantasien der Final 14 online?
Is that... Oh my god, is that the number 14 in German? Oh, amazing. What does that say? 14? Love that. Hello, Fatan. How are you? That's one they also use for making a plan bits. No, it wasn't that one because it didn't instill a rage in me, so it's not that. How are you doing, Fatan? Also, how are you doing, Slen? I didn't actually get to ask properly because I was in the middle of a fight and I was in concentration mode. Oops. Vietzen hair. Vietzen hair. Oh, yeah, for 14. There we go. Final Fantasy Vietzen. And refresh that. There we go. 19 months. My goodness. I love going down memory lane. I love going down memory lane. Like I was saying, watching all those older videos and seeing like the Shadowbringers VODs again. Again, even with some of those tracks being so annoying. Not most of them, just some. I really need to know which track that was now. What was it? Thinking about Shadowbringers made me nostalgic. It was a good one. EGM. Weirdly enough, I remember when I was playing Shadowbringers, I liked some of the moments, but I wasn't like fully dead in on the expansion until after I finished it. And then when I looked back on it, I was like, oh yeah, I did enjoy that. That was good. I'm doing good thanks. I'm lying in bed, works tomorrow. Oh no, not work. Well, for the here and now, I'm glad you're doing fine. We'll tackle tomorrow and Final Fantasy. Oh. Goes OST. Why is that caps? Chronological. Sure. I got pictures for this. That makes it a bit easier. Volusia theme, Omo theme, antagonist theme. Not this one. I like that one. Town theme. Nope, I like that one too. No, I don't like that one, but they luckily don't play that one too much. Okay, these are all town themes. Never mind. Story mission theme. Oh, that's one you were talking about. I don't think it was that one, was it? No, I don't think it was. Let's see. It must be another story mission theme. Titania, Shadowbringer, Mount Gulg, Innocence theme. Oh, Innocence. Ah. Amarot. Oh, Amarot. That is a theme I love. That is a theme that makes me so happy. Ending theme. Nope. I definitely like that one. Where is it? And should I even be looking for this, or will it piss me off? Battle theme, Pixie Beast Tribe, Grand Cosmos, Firmament, Alexander, Ruby Weapon, Shiva, Anemesis Anator. I like that one. That was a funky jazz one. Shadowbringer's boss theme, Arrow's Gauntlet. Puppet's Bunker. I liked all the Nier themes, but then I'm biased. Eden's Promise. Oracle of Darkness. Goodness, there's so much music. Red Girl, 8-bit theme, False Idol. Oh, I love all of the Nier themes. I can't find it. I don't know where it is. That's fine. The less we think about it, the better. Alright. EGM. I need to get a new outfit. Ever since I played Nikki, my standards have changed and I need more clothes.
We did it. We slew Valiarmanda. A feat that even the great Gulul Chacha couldn't manage.
Yay! Teamwork.
For you, Papa!
Now we get this track. Finally. I like this one. This is very shonen, actually, now I think about it.
There's no denying it was an impressive achievement, but I wouldn't be so quick to claim we've outdone Father.
That's what you say.
The Federal was weakened by decades of imprisonment. Had we faced it in its prime, we wouldn't have fared a fraction as well.
How can you say that? 80 years couldn't have made that much of a difference. Could it? Oh, who am I kidding? Papa's still the best.
Is the lion person a teenager? I don't think she is, but she's just got full shonen energy. I can't. She is. Like, she might as well be a shonen protagonist, but just older. She's just a shonen girly. You fought well. You fought well, girl. I'm just here for her, dude. I'm here to make sure that she gets through this. She sounds like a shonen protagonist, right? She
Even
does.
if it wasn't at full strength, we defeated a living legend. I swear, I'll surpass the old man one day.
The Sky Ruin lies dead. And still, I've yet to prove myself the miracle.
Zoralja. My boy.
Well, I suppose we should head back and join Erenville.
Anyway.
We did leave him with only Sorelja for company.
Erenville's just waiting by himself. I forgot he doesn't fight. Can you imagine he does fight and he's like, I don't know, something super edgy. It's just a little guy. He just got his little lamp and his little shoes. Oh, I just started eating my pie. 1 second, Erenville. I wish I had a more defined palate because I can't tell what fruit this is, but it's very tasty. Ahem. Your proud expressions bespeak a successful hunt. Not that I am surprised in the least. Zoralja came back earlier, but left almost immediately with Cirilja in tow. He seemed disinclined to share in any victory celebrations. That's nothing unusual for Zoralja. No, it's Bakuljajar that concerns me. He's probably far ahead now, making the most of the mayhem he caused. I still can't believe he did something so evil just to slow us down. If we hadn't slain Valigarmanda, it was only Urkopacha at risk. It wasn't only Urkopacha at risk. There'd be so many deaths across the entire continent. I'm more certain than ever that Bakuljajar cannot be allowed to rule. I have to catch him and take back my keystone. What are these two doing? The Yakui must still be anxious, wondering where and when Valigamanda will strike next. I suggest we hurry back and allay their fears. Alphino as well, I should think. Yeah, you're right. We shouldn't let them worry another moment. It's carrying so much stuff. One of my coworkers showed me a picture of her backpack, like her hiking backpack, and it's literally the size of her. Like, she showed a picture of her on a hike with it, and it's like literally the size of a person, and she's like really short, so it was like her entire self basically on her back. And she was like, yeah, it's like it's got a whole tent in there. And it was like 18 kilograms. She was climbing up a whole mountain with that. I could not. That is like a level of strength and endurance that I could never achieve. And when I could, if I probably tried really, really, really hard, but that's also a level of commitment that I don't have. But I do applaud people that can do that. That's very impressive. It's also more impressive when they're like tiny and it's like, wow, you've got so much strength in that little body. As opposed to like big muscle man. Because looking at her, I would not be able to tell. I forgot they had dual wieldy stuff. I zeroed in too hard on paintbrush. Actually, do we have anyone that fights dual wieldy? Does Cocolamoco? What does she fight with? I wasn't. Nope, she has a big axe. Maybe that's what Erenville does. Aha, I knew it. If he can fight with anything, he's gonna pick up 2 swords and Kirito style this. He's gonna start Naruto running with them. He's gonna like have that line where he's like, I'm a beater, and walks off with his cape. Before we do anything else, we should talk to Gerfurlo. Stop. Hey, I used to think that was the coolest shit.
To the temple, then.
That won't be necessary.
Whoa.
Heroes of the hour.
Who's this? Oh, right.
Valigarmanda is no more. Yours is a victory worthy of song.
This Pokemon theme. Let's go.
We had plans for a second feat to be conducted here in town. But the recklessness of your fellow claimant has rendered them pointless.
A second feat?
The feat of ice. You are to fortify Valigarmanda's prison. How shall we proceed, High Luminary?
What more would we test, Zurmurwer? They have defeated the Sky Ruin and saved the gods know how many lives.
Hell yeah.
If they are not worthy heirs to Kulul Jalja, then no one is.
This is interesting. Maybe I should pick up FF14. I wish I had more free time. It is a time sink, and that is the thing.
Now that our last claimant
They
has
already proved themselves.
arrived,
Right?
we can proceed with the formalities.
Thank you,
For the
Gerfurlo.
skill and bravery the 3 of you have shown,
I mean, if he...
award you each a second keystone.
Like, if he didn't, I'd be like, what the heck? After everything we did. That would have been like, oh, guys, seriously.
That makes 5. Only 2 left to collect.
Alfie! I missed him. He's gone for a second, but I missed him.
Except that one of those 5 is in Bakul Jaja's thieving hands. He
Ew.
will answer for that. And for losing Valigarmanda.
You have brought lasting tranquility to our home and earned the gratitude of every Yokui. May glory and prosperity continue to bless Tuliolol as we enter this new age.
This guy's voice. At least it's not like in Nikki where all the little fairies have that voice and it's like, what?
Was never much of a talker, our brother.
Nostalgia.
If you're up for it, you should visit the capital. I'd like everyone to get to know you and your people better.
He'd be a little fairy. No, he'd be a shop owner. He'd be like that guy. What's his name?
I'll consider
He'd be
it
Marquez Jr.
if
For sure.
it's one of you two who claims the throne.
I never not enjoyed
Then
the fairies
you
in
need only
Nikki.
await
I know.
Mr. Sunperch.
It's so funny.
I'll be sending out invitations.
They've got like little scars, but it's like constellations and stuff. It's so funny.
Today is a day for unusual visitors.
You walk a mat, was it not? I doubted you could slay Valikarmanda, but the quiet skies proclaim your triumph.
Quiet sky. See you later, Phaeton. Have a lovely rest.
Had the Vidral been suffered to roam free, it would have terrorized us all. Once again, we find ourselves in your debt.
Does this guy need some water? His gravels are like vibrating in
it's
my
nothing.
ears.
We fought because we wanted to.
Yet a debt has been incurred. All the same, it will haunt me if I do not repay it.
Do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Cedric when he's in snake form in Witch. Do you guys know what I mean? Like, that's the vibe I'm getting.
I wouldn't even know what to ask for.
Perhaps he can tell us about the dreams of the Golden City.
Oh, good idea. That was on my list of questions I wanted to ask.
The golden dreams. Yes, we have records of our forebears and their visions from the time before the Shaktural expedition.
Ooh.
What did your forebears see?
A heavenly land, suffused with a golden glow. Its people lived as gods, never aging, never dying, free from hardship and conflict.
Is that in the mountain?
Every building was a palace, and in their midst reigned a silent goddess, a statue so tall even my kin would need lift their gaze to behold its visage.
A statue of a goddess. That's new.
Aye, and compared to the abstract imagery we'd previously heard, this was a detailed description.
The dreamers were consumed by their visions, compelled to seek out the paradise they'd been shown. They journeyed to Shaktural, where they died in droves.
Oh. Yikes.
Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. The tales Book Evu shared may have been rooted in historical fact.
Perhaps. Who can know the truth of it? Once our ancestors left the forest, there were no more dreams.
Oh.
No dreamers.
They were dead.
The forest? What do you mean?
From the very first, the visions were set to visit only those who worked the quarries in Yaktel. But after they were ravaged
by disease and saw fewer newborns, they were forced to abandon that territory. Once our people's withdrawal to Urkopacha was complete, we never again dreamed of the Golden City.
So only Yokhui in that one specific area experienced the visions. Fascinating.
Well, we're headed to Yaktel next. Maybe we'll find out more when we get there. Thank you for sharing your stories with us.
I do not require gratitude. I merely repaid a debt.
Okay.
Farewell, Wook Lamat. I do not think our paths will cross again.
Okay. Oh, all right. I don't know if I want to cross paths with you anyway. Yeah, he needs to go rest his voice is what he needs to do. He's like, I don't want to cross paths with you because I don't want to speak anymore. And you are a yapper. My screen keeps blinking for me. It's not blinking for you guys, right?
I don't think Vorprolor and his brethren will have a sudden change of heart about Tuliolal. That doesn't mean that they'll never change at all. Today is proof of that.
Not that I've noticed, that's good. It's just me. Okay, I want to see this thing that Sloane shared. What is this? No, it's not that one. I don't mind that one. It's very inoffensive in a lot of ways. It's not too loud. It's not like trying to pull out your heartstrings. So I'm like, that's fine. It's like, it washes over me. I don't even notice that it's playing. No, when it comes, I'll tell you if it comes. Hopefully it does not come. Yeah, it's one that plays in Shadowbringers when they're trying to go up to the Sky Island thingy. Mount Golg. I think it's time we return to Tuliolal. Me too! It's been ages. After scaling Tiral's Trollus Mountain and battling a legendary beast to the death, even dauntless heroes like you could probably use a rest. In any case, there are preparations to be made before we can visit the next destination laid out in the saga.
The rest would be most welcome. I believe I hear the 4 cabins calling our names.
Let's go! Stuff here. I need to get rid of it. I need an outfit. It's so much harder to make an outfit in this game. Oh my god, yeah, this track is so funny. It reminded me of a Disney movie for a second. I couldn't think of what it was. Now I can't. Rest well, everyone. We can meet back here later on. I have a small errand to run in the city, so I'll leave you to recover. Will you be heading to the palace, Cocolamoco? Cocolamoco, did you hear me? Lost in our own little world, it seems. Well, no matter. I'll be back soon enough. An attendant is standing by to unlock your cabin. Enjoy your stay. This way, I know. Okay, she's thinking her shonen thoughts. I'm gonna go over here. It's like proper cabins. Like, it's proper holiday home cabins. Let me in. Coco, look.
You have a moment?
Of course I do. I have all the time in the world for you. What's with the barbershop spiral in there? I think it's the esthetician.
There's something I wanted to talk to you about.
Because it's an inn and you can summon them at any inn. So it is actually a haircutting thing.
So,
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's just too stuffy in here, that's what.
Do you want to go on a walk?
We should go outside. Aye, a nice walk in the fresh air. That's what we need.
Let's go walkies. Taking the cat on a walk. So lucky Russ isn't a dog that reacts to that unless I'm saying it. Walkies! Let's go walkie.
Sorry to drag you away from your nice, comfortable cabin, but I could feel the walls closing in. I know, I'll take you to one of my favorite places in Tuliolal. That should help me get my thoughts in order. Go to the Resplendent Quarter and make our way up from there.
He's making me run around so much. Wait a minute. Do I have... I don't think I do. This one. I was on the wrong shader the whole time. My god. Okay, let's go back down. I'm gonna use a teleport. Everything got a pink sunset blush to the coloring. Yeah, I like the other one, but I was on this shader the whole time, but it was like the one without the depth of field, and Mark's not here, so I can put depth of field. Well, Mark and Ollie on here, so I can put depth of field to max.
Peshiwa, what are you doing up and about? Is your back feeling better? It's much healed now, so don't make a fuss. Besides, I can't be lounging in bed all day when you're out there fighting your hardest to win the throne. You're the claimant with the greatest love for peace. I love this nation of ours, and lending you my support is the least I can do. When I see you smile like that, how can I not be encouraged? Oh ho ho, there's plenty more who believe in your cause. I can recruit a whole battalion of smiling faces if you think it'll help. Oh, oops. Yours alone is more than enough. Thank you, Peshiwa. And thank you, Third Promise. I shall pray for your success in the contest. All those smiling faces. Oh, sorry, Coco. I'm getting distracted. It's just that with the progress we've made in the contest, even these everyday encounters feel that much more special. Do you think we can take our time and maybe wander around a little first? Then we can head to that spot I was thinking of.
This is much better. I used to come here all the time when I was little. Would look out over the whole city, and whatever worries I had would seem so small. Do you remember what I said at the top of Orkor Zormor? That I would fight to preserve Papa's peaceful Tural? Well, I've been thinking a lot since then. About what peace really means. If it's just the absence of war. And it brought to mind all the best parts of our journey so far.
Oh, the bird people! My favorite, look how happy they look.
And then the weird children. And then, who's that? And then the giants. Can we go back to the bird people? Who's that? Who is Peshiwa? I don't remember her coming up
realize
before.
nothing gives me greater joy than the happiness of others. Life has its ups and downs, but the company of family and friends and the music of their laughter is what makes it worth living. And as silly as it might sound, I've come to believe that those smiling faces are the best measure of peace.
You wish for a world like in Hui's dream?
Her face is so shiny.
With eternal life and no struggle or conflict, it's certainly an ideal worth striving for. Who knows if we could make such a world a reality? But renouncing war and conquest seems like a good place to start.
That's true.
So, this is my plan.
When I
Whoa.
become Dawn Servant, I'll build on Papa's peace. Our people will live together in harmony.
Oh my god. She actually screamed.
It's just like Kryl said. By taking the time to hear their concerns, understand their feelings,
I thought she was gonna fall
and
off.
consider how best to serve, with each passing day, I'll be that much closer to becoming the leader I want to be. It's hard for me to say how much I've changed since the contest began. But there's one thing I can say with confidence. I wouldn't have come this far without you as allies.
The sun behind her back. It's too bright.
If it wasn't for
She's
you all
too
listening
bright.
and feeling and thinking along with me, I would have never learned so much, and in so short a time. There are 2 keystones left. After everything that's happened, and imagining what could happen,
I got
are
2.
you still willing to walk this path with me? Thank the gods for that. Well, I've nothing else to get off my chest. I need to head to the palace, but I'll see you back at the cabins.
Aww. No! Not the coffin sleeping with my pigtails in my pillow. Why does she look dead? At least have her like, I don't know, Crowley. It's so silly. Can't. Oh, I thought Ardbert was gonna show up. I miss Ardbert when he'd show up at night and have a little chat with me. My boy. My boy. That would have been crazy. Can you imagine? He just shows up. At least the aesthetician will always be there for me. What did I get? There's like a little thingy. Wait, there's like a little thingy. Oh, I can lean. Where'd I get that from? So cool. I'm leaning on nothing. And I got this. Oh yeah, I did the event. Here you go, Moon. Wait. Here you go, Moon. For you. For your butler thing, I thought you might have already thought. Oh, it just like Permos does that. Okay. What's this one? Oh yeah! Smile! That's cute. Considering if I type it here, it'd be the first post in Butler chat in forever. Oh, I had a thought you might already thought. Post it here first. I want to hear what it is. And then, I mean, you can multi-post if you want. I know we did discuss that quite recently, so the butler ideas are fresh in my head. What was that? Did you hear that? I heard something. I'm so excited to get started on that soon. Do like the little demo. I need to like go back on that previous VOD because I talked a lot about that character that I wanted to get in there. You said about it being like an isekai where you replace the villainous. Yes, I did.
You look to be in good spirits. I assume your leisure time is well spent. I was glad to snatch some quality sleep myself. After all, it will soon be back to the road for us.
Are you keeping the villainous as a character personality? I was wondering how to do that. So part of me in my head thought it would be so fun to have little traits of the villainous inside her body and keeping her like, you know, she'd get really angry at things that, you know, you as the person would be like, what? No, why am I getting angry? Like, there's no reason for me to be angry about this thing. But because the villainous is in your body, she's feeling that anger. She's feeling all these different feelings. And you're like, what are you doing? And part of me also thought it'd be so fun to have the villainous actually show up as like a little voice in her head telling her this and that. Maybe there's like a reason that she helps us, because normally why would she? Or at certain times, bedtime, she could be more active. Yeah, that would be kind of fun. Like maybe at nighttime she gives you like little hints and tells you what to do, but you know, she's a bit like, I don't really care what happens to you, so whatever, just don't like fuck up my body, I guess. And we're like, okay, but maybe you can at least tell us what to do, like when this happens. She's like, no, I can't. I only show up when we're in front of the magic mirror. I don't know, when the moon is out, or for whatever reason. I don't know why. And we're like, fuck. Well, never mind then. You're useless. Yeah, I think it'd be really fun, because I do want the villainess to play quite an important role in it. Again, I want it to be a bit of a horror mystery. I want the villainess and her role in the story to be quite predominant. I want it to be a little bit of a tragedy when it comes to her, because I have such a soft spot for villainous characters, so I want her story to be a little bit. I also want one of the boys to be quite close with the villainess, or originally was, and he notices that, you know, we're not like her. Well, the other ones are like, I don't really care. I didn't like the villainess. I didn't like her anyway. I want one of them to be like, who are you? What's happened to you? What's wrong with you? You know. I think that'd be fun. I'm gonna get a new paintbrush. I'm sure the others will be along shortly. I do hope everyone has rested well. I burnt the back of my mouth. Yakisoba, no! Not the yakisoba. That's so sad. How could this happen?
Now that we have refreshed ourselves somewhat, let us consider all claimants as they currently stand. Zoralja and Koana have completed every feat thus far and hold 5 keystones apiece. Cocolamoco would be equal with them, but for Bakuljajar's thievery, which has left us 1 short. That conniving braggart didn't so much as lift a finger for the feat of proof that, and wreaked havoc for the feat of ice. He can't have more than 3 keystones at most. He may think he can simply steal what he needs to win, but he's sorely mistaken. I will be taking back what's mine. This I swear. I fear that reclaiming your keystone may not be enough. That is, if Bakuljajar's unleashing of Valagamonda is any indication. Using his lead, I anticipate that he will move to obtain the remaining keystones before disrupting his rival's attempts. We may all find ourselves being forced to take from one another. No. I can't say I'd be comfortable with that. But neither will I surrender my claim to the throne so easily. If it's for the sake of preserving the happiness of my people, I'll do what I must.
The last 2 keystones we require are those of the Lay of Repass and the Lay of the Brotherhood. The former depicts the cessation of hostilities between Mamulja and Zabral in the forest of Yaktel, specifically near a village called Ikbrax.
That's where I was born, if you recall. I haven't been back there since Papa took me when I was a baby.
Where the lay of the Brotherhood takes place, however, is unclear. In the saga, it is said that a foreign explorer came seeking an audience with the Dawn Seven, but little more than that.
Eorzea has a similar tale. The explorer Ketenram befriended a two-headed king known as the Autark before commencing his travels across Tiral. He journeyed here several times afterwards, but was ultimately lost at sea. At least, that is a commonly held belief. Your two-headed king certainly sounds like Papa, so this Ketenram fellow must have come to Tulialal.
Oh my god, give me a second. It betrays me every time. I've got it fixed now. Wait, you said Autark, didn't you? Then Ketenram must have met the Dawn Servant in Mamuk. Okay.
Mamuk, is that a city?
One of the grandest in Tiral, once upon a time, and the seat of the Mamolja's homeland. It too lies in Yaktel, not far from the Ikbrax.
Then, all things considered, Yaktel seems the obvious choice for our next destination.
From here, the safest method of travel is by dirigible. We should make for the landing once our preparations are complete.
We're riding on one of Kuana's balloons. They can't be any worse than ships, can they?
I don't know. I will probably throw up regardless, because I get very nauseous on transportation. I'm like a shonen protagonist. Why is that a thing? They're always nauseous when they're on, like, transportation and stuff. I remember that was a huge thing in Fairy Tail. All the Dragonborn were like, that was their big weakness. They couldn't go on, like, any sort of transport. That's me.
What? Oh, man.
It's a convenient weakness alongside them eating so much. Can I climb this? Oh my god.
No!
Ouch. Poor Hay, having to eat so much and stay slim. Even Scene and protagonists get caught up in that. And everyone was like, I thought that was his payment. I thought that's what he had to do. No, he's just a hungry boy. He is eating for two. I've attuned myself with everything. Yay! Before we do this, I need to change my outfit. I'm sick of this one. I love that they give me that little thing every time I update my outfit. That's so cool. I wanted to get Melia's outfit, but that's Coster, I think. It was this fun, but I didn't like it. I'll wear this, I guess. I've got like a little backpack. I want like a big fancy dress.
Are we sure that thing will stay in the air? All the way to Yaktel?
A balloon! I want to go on a hot air balloon.
Are you ready? Bags packed and goodbye said? There's no going back once we lift off. Not that I'm nervous or anything. I'm just making sure that you're not nervous. Oh, who am I kidding? My knees won't stop shaking. Hey, will you hold my hand? Just until I've settled my nerves.
Of course. Maybe ask Erinville? No, of course. We can all hold hands.
You're the nicest person I've ever met, Coco. I'll try not to crush your hand.
Oh god, I didn't think about that. Please don't crush my hand.
There she is, third promise. Wait just a moment. Mablu and Tobley. Of course. I'll wait as long as you need. Forever even.
Sorry to delay you, but we were able to discover the origin of Kryle's earring. Oh, wow. I forgot about this whole thing with Kryle.
Is that so? You said before that it gained popularity in Yogg-Taral as a protective ward for travelers, correct? That's right. We tracked down the elderly merchant to whom first sales are attributed. According to him, the design imitates an accessory worn by a foreign mage he met at a market some 20 years ago. Little did he know the charming taste of salt would prove to be a commercial triumph.
Salt? No.
A foreign mage wearing this earring could only be grandfather. Did the merchant happen to mention which market? One in Yaktel, to where it seems you're already bound. What luck that I shall see my next clue once we arrive. Is it mere coincidence that brought my grandfather there? Or yet another discovery to look forward to? Thank you for both for coming all this way. Anything for the third promise. Good luck with the rest of the rite. Thanks. I won't let you down. I just got to board this dirigible and I'm as good as there.
Last call for passengers to Yaktel. There's like only us. There's like no one else on that ship.
I really hope she wins.
Yaktel will test her mettle without a doubt. Damn, what happens there? The next Dawn servant must be willing to bear the full weight of this nation's history, no matter how heavy it is.
The fierce Chapral hunters who laid claim to this land call it the Azure Forest.
Hello? Satoral
Battered by
Marsh?
meteors in ancient times, and colored mesmerizing shades of blue and green by nature. It is easy to understand why the place is so named.
Aaronville. Ooh!
It is here where the Shebral and Mamulja once battled for dominance, that the right of succession would reach its climax.
Are you all right?
I've never been good with heights.
We know.
The vegetation is far denser than in Cocolamoco.
I suggest you pay more attention to the ground, unless you want to walk straight into a cenote.
A cenote?
Sinkholes filled with rain and groundwater. Many meteors fell here long ago, it is said, and after they struck the Earth, it became susceptible to erosion. Deep as some of the pits are, you'll not climb out in a hurry should you take a tumble. So, don't take a tumble.
Meteors.
It was one time.
Okay.
Is the Shebral community depicted
Oh
in
my
the
God,
Lay
my
of the
eyes,
Past
it's
close
bright.
by?
What if I...
Aye.
Oops.
We need but follow the path a short way west.
Right. I can't stand here with my knees knocking forever.
No, it's still bright.
Let's get going.
It was one time. Leo! I knew it. It's like they know. With thicker vegetation comes reduced visibility. I advise you to keep someone in sight at all times. Oh, well, I lost everyone. It only took a second. Where's my mount? Guys? Guys, help. Guys, help. Oh, no. Yeah, stay out. Did I get a new weapon? Oh. Oh, no. What is that? He told me he was gonna be stiff. You can't say that for everything. No, and I'm out of the city, so I can't change it. No. Oh well. Good. Everyone's accounted for. Ikbrax is up ahead. Let us be on our way. I guess out of all the Piano Night themes, this one is at least a bit decent. It's got looking like it's made by Adidas or Nike, like for real. No style, no grace. Nikki would be so upset. Erinville was not exaggerating about the cenotes. It would be a grueling ordeal to climb out of one. Well, thankfully we made it here without incident. Let's not dally any longer.
Now I get my sword.
I mean paintbrush. Okay, what paintbrush is it gonna be? Oh, that's interesting. It's very frayed. What's happened to my paintbrush? And it's got a little... Whoa. Why has it got like a little thing? I'm not going to drop my paintbrush. And it's already blue? Who blued it? Interesting. That palette is so weird. That palette's so weird. The handle is so weird. And my paintbrush looks like it's been through hell. It needs some painter's oil is what it needs. It needs some painter's balm. I've got some of that. I could use it. I could definitely dip it in that. The Phoenix I was telling you about. His wings were achy. He told me. Did he? Did he now? Looks like a prototype Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Disc does. The colors and everything.
Ready to head on in?
Poco's ready to duel. Actually, never mind. Our first task should be finding the Elector. Hopefully our relative tardiness will not reflect poorly upon us. They hate us now. Third Promise and her retinue, I presume. It's lion people.
You presume right. I seek the Dawn Servant's Elector.
Then come and join us in the Garden of the Stars. At the village center, everyone is waiting for you. Everyone? And who might that be?
There is but one way to find out. Come, let us follow him.
Oh, that skirt! Take me out of this hell. Don't look at me. No, everyone's here. Don't look at me.
At last, we are graced by the presence of the Third Promise.
No.
If I'd known we'd be waiting on your mangy hide, I wouldn't have bothered with Ligarmanda in the first...
Oh, whatever. I don't care about this guy.
You self-serving piece of weaver dung! Do you have any idea how many could have been hurt?
Now that we are assembled, let us begin. My name is Hunmuruk. As Ibras Rash, I have the honor of serving as Elector on behalf of my people. As all 4 claimants must be present for this feat, we have eagerly awaited your arrival. Third Promise, if you would please join us.
I'll just wait here, that's fine. Don't let me... I don't want anyone else to see me.
Thus far, you have faced each other as rivals. The feat of repast, however, will test your cooperation. You must complete this challenge in teams of 2.
What? You expect us to work with one of these weaklings?
Be warned. Only the triumphant team will receive keystones. I advise you to cooperate with your partner. Teams will be decided by lots. Those who draw the same color will be paired accordingly.
Ooh. I'll join.
12 forbid Wuklamat is paired with Bakul Jaja. After all he's put her through, I wouldn't blame her if she did something rash. I might even help.
Alright, girl. You probably would, actually.
Claimants, please present your colors. I have red.
Blue.
On separate teams, then. And the rest?
Red. Which means...
Together
Aww.
again, as fate would have it.
Victory's as good as ours.
Oh no.
With our claimants thus paired, so too is their opposition.
No, but their opposition. Ooh.
Not the one head.
Not the one head. I would have thought that out of everyone, they'd have preferred him the most, but...
Listen well.
I guess I hate everyone.
For the trial that awaits you is as follows. Each team is to prepare a sample of traditional Shebrol cuisine. Shibruk Pibil.
The way the other guy didn't even react at all.
And
I
now
love
we
him.
must cook. Another ludicrous feat.
So it might seem, but there's bound to be deeper meaning to it.
Agreed. Given that the very future of our nation is at stake, all parts of this rite must have significance.
Our promises have grown rather promising, wouldn't you say?
Shut up.
Indeed. If I were to guess at the significance of the feat, few things reflect the history and development of a culture so clearly as its culinary traditions.
The variety of stewed dishes in Garlean cuisine bespeaks their agricultural roots and cold climes, true.
The peoples we've met on our journey, they've all had different practices involving food and drink. The Hanu replenish their magical energies with reeds, while the Pelu have turned their fondness of beverages into a living. So basically, to know a people's cuisine is to know something of their ways.
With each feat, we have deepened our familiarity with a given community's history and culture. Is this what Father intended for us all along? But a leader with his vision must see that the past doesn't hold the answers we need. It is through embracing innovation, not adhering to tradition, that we will usher Tuli Yolal onto a more prosperous future. The rules are simple. The first team to prepare and partake of satisfactory Shibruk Bivir will be deemed victorious. You will be judged by your sample's taste and appearance, as well as your adherence to appropriate cooking techniques. Kitchens have been made available for your use. Note that you may be asked to retry should your dish fail to pass muster. Let the feat of repast begin.
I've never actually heard of Shibruk people before. What's it like, I wonder?
Can I? Oh, thank goodness.
How unfortunate that this feat's unique stipulations have frustrated Bakuljaja's attempt to delay us.
Serves him right. That's what he gets for endangering my people with his schemes. Why doesn't he just compete fairly? He's plenty strong, and obviously has a mind for strategy, twisted though it may seem. I'll never understand him.
Putting aside our competition for the moment, allow me to express how glad I am for this opportunity to work together. As I see it, our team possesses a distinct advantage.
Of course we do. Any team I'm on is bound to succeed.
Precisely. You mean we have an advantage in numbers, yes? Our competition has a team of 6, the 2 claimants, Cyrilja and Bakuljaja's lackeys. Whereas we are a team of 9. That's 3 more people we can mobilize.
With the task suitably delegated, it should be a brisk affair to learn the recipe and assemble necessary ingredients. Too easy.
Well, we mustn't be overconfident, lest we make a careless mistake that could have easily been avoided.
Yeah, I think Aaronville being on the team makes this like a cinch.
Our first order of business should be determining the recipe for Shibruk Pibil. We can hardly gather ingredients for a dish we know nothing about. Let us gather here once we've seen what clues the village has to offer.
Time for cooking, Mama. You think we'll make us do a minigame? Oh no, they've got the ugly paintbrush too! We are kindred spirits. Okay, where... Whomst can I speak to? Whomst can help me? God, where is anyone? Guys? I'm gonna go up here. Huh. No one here. Maybe I drive around. There's someone. Hubiko. We ought to cut our losses and head to Mamook. This feat is nothing but a fool's errand. You're the fool if you think he won't tan our hides for leather if we dare to return without a keystone. Besides, we've taken from the house cat before. How difficult could a second time be? These guys. I can't believe this. Hey, I'm listening. Hey guys, I'm listening. What are you looking at, salt liquor? Mind your own business. Oh my goodness, this outfit. Banana peel? We can use this! The neatly arranged on the ground appears to be smoking. Oh no! It appears I've gone and dropped mine a jewel. I mean, Jatika's banana peel. I could barely see it for all the steam issuing from underground oven. There's nothing like enjoying a tasty banana while you use the leaves in your cooking. Okay. Oh, I can wait. Nope, I can't go inside. Where am I going? What am I doing? I don't think there was anyone in there. Oh. Hello? Where's Erinville? He should have done this by now. How dare they make me go looking for people and things. Erinville! You mean come with me for a moment? What about me? Everyone is going around doing their thing. Oh, there they are. Well, there's one of them. Recipe for that, I wish I could tell you. Dish so delicious is meant to be shared. We're forbidden from divulging anything. Giving me a fierce craving. I only hope there's still Ibrak to be had at the market. Wink. Why, thank you. That one's called achiote. We mostly use it to add a bit of color to our most popular cuisine. But its medicinal benefits are significant as well. I wonder what that is. I wonder what this most popular cuisine is. They're basically giving me the answers. And you know what? That's nice of them. You know what? That's good. I appreciate it.
Sorry, I'm back.
What did we discover about Jibruk Pibil?
True to your prediction, the villagers were forbidden from educating us directly. However, many were still preparing it as one might a staple dish. An observation of their techniques yielded clues enough.
The lady blending local herbs and spices was only too happy to describe the ones I didn't recognize, while neither confirming nor denying any relation to Jibruk Pibil. But one in particular she attributed to all common Jibral dishes, Achiot she called it. I saw that. I see that if Jibruk Pibil is indeed a dish as ubiquitous as Alphino claims, we've confirmed our first ingredient.
Meanwhile, I did observe a cook burying bundles wrapped in the leaf of Najul, or banana in certain localities. Would seem the use of subterranean ovens is commonplace.
That's also cool. Underground ovens.
I saw the same. I think we all know what's inside those bundles then, don't you?
Ebrook. Sizzling slab of beef. It smells so good I could practically taste it. Bipedal fish. Coco only thinks of fish. Alice's face.
What kind of creature is that? There seems to be more hunters than fishers here, so I think we're looking for a different meat. I'd be keen to give it a try next time.
A sizzling slab of beef? I think you're smelling what you want to smell. Cattle is uncommon in Yogg-Tyrol and unlikely to be an ingredient used in Gibraltar traditional cuisine.
Fine, it's a brook. Definitely a brook.
As would be expected of a dish called Jibruk Pibil, indeed.
Yeah, I guess that kind of gave it away.
So to summarize, the dish is one of Ibruk, flavored with a combination of spices including achiot and steamed underground within najul, or banana leaves.
Given our assumptions are correct, we must now learn where and how to procure our ingredients.
As a staple cuisine, its ingredients would be close at hand, which is why Thancred and I scouted the surrounding forest while you were all exploring the village. Between the local vegetation and the wild Ibruk, we should have everything we need in regards to meat and spices.
Hey, leave it to a master gleaner.
Finally.
With that, we should next divvy up our tasks. While some glean our ingredients, others should make ready the kitchen. Well, I can help prepare the kitchen.
Permit me to assist as well. Our ovens will doubtless require firewood, and I have some experience in its gathering.
So good at it. He's amazing at gathering firewood.
I, too, should be glad to volunteer mine aid.
For firewood or for anything else? Just for firewood? Okay.
Then the rest of us will gather ingredients. I can make quick work with the spices and herbs myself.
I'm happy to lead someone to a suitable Ibruk. They will perform the requisite deed. Alize?
Alize, attack!
As for the najul leaves, I believe I'm capable of acquiring that much of my own.
Be warned, you won't find najul in these parts. They only grow in the Jatika hotland, forests far below these.
Such an excursion may be time-consuming. Maybe we ought to try bartering first. This feat encourages communication with the locals. Labani, Coco, if you accompany me on my errand.
No better way to whet my appetite.
Good, let us begin our tasks.
Come on, let's go get those Najul leaves. The sooner we do, the sooner we can eat.
Let's see if there are Najul leaves to be had in town. Perhaps the cook Uriah J mentioned might be persuaded to spare a few.
I look so silly with this. Doesn't match at all. Hello again, did you need something? Najul leaves for purposes other than Jabruk Pabil, naturally. Unfortunately, I've just used up my loss. You'll have to travel to the lower forest for more. Golmagic Grove is the source of the finest Najul leaves you'll find. Wild variants you sometimes see in the city markets can't compare.
I see. I had hoped to avoid such a lengthy venture, but if there's no way to obtain our ingredients, then to Jatika Heartland we go.
Allow me to save you the trip. This. Oh my gosh. This guy.
Traveling there requires you go through the Tinian Beck Traverse, but it has caved in due to recent storm, I expect.
What? But that means we can't get our Najul leaves. Oh, no.
But we can, can't we? If there's no way of procuring them, you would have suspended this feat, or else altered its objective.
Perhaps. Anyway, I apologize for the interruption, but having overheard your conversation, I felt compelled to chime in.
That's very kind of you. Any last-minute advice you'd be willing to share?
Only to undertake the feat of repast with an empty stomach. You may find Jabruk Pabil to be a delicious but daunting dish to finish.
I can't wait.
His mustache.
Still, if there are no leaves here, we can't travel for more. How are we supposed to gather all our ingredients?
These feats are meant to deepen our understanding of the people's cultures of Tuliolal. Perhaps there's something about Jabruk Pabil that we have yet to learn. Something of significance in the recipe or ingredients.
I see. Like who was the first to make it, its history, and that sort of thing?
If it's Yaktil's history you're interested in, you should start with the Old War.
Between the Jabral and Mamulja, right?
Forests have borne witness to centuries of warfare, the evidence of which remains a scar upon the earth. Know that the end of that bloodshed is to know Jabruk Pabil. What does steamed Jabruk have to do with bloodshed?
Precisely the question we must answer. Vexing though such a detour may seem, I could think of no way to approach this feat. Or no other way.
In that case, you may wish to visit the site of a settlement ruined by the war, the village of Ilion Asso. It lies a short distance to the east. The village of Ilion Asso?
Understood. Thank you for your help.
Come, let's go see this place. I think the structure of the main story in this game kind of makes discovering more about each place feel a little bit like a chore. As opposed to a bit more natural discovering things. Whoa. That was a funky way to start that.
The village of Ilioaso must be further east. Let's continue with haste. For all we know, our competitors may be at our heels.
It's got the fetch quest issue. Yeah. A little bit. I think it's also the fact that the characters are literally telling us, learn more about this place. And then you can proceed with the next tablet stone. Like, as opposed to just kind of stumbling on this place and being like, whoa, what's going on here? Like, again, I hate to bring it back to Shadowbringers, but like in Kalusia with that little ruined village, and that's where we find Alphino, and we're like, whoa, what happened here? It's a little more like, you have to go look at this ruined town, because then you'll find out about this thing that'll help you find out how to make this recipe. Like, what? Okay. Bit of a weird detour. That guy's got my favorite mount. Love that mount.
So this is the village of Ilionaso, or what's left of it. It was a place of light and life. My great-grandfather called it home, in fact. Wakifu, I didn't know you were in Yaktel.
I was picking up lumber from Ikbrox when I heard the Third Promise was on her way to this site of deep historical significance. I immediately saw another opportunity to be of service, so I followed you here.
Wakifu was a shipwright who came to our aid during the Feat of Reeds.
Oops. For a moment, I suppose I am. My name's Koana. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Koana. Now there's a good name, a familiar name. Where have I heard? Koana, like the second promise of the Tuliolal? You think I just adored Servant's own son or some common retainer? But disrespect cannot be excused. Take up your gun and...
Goodness.
Come on, not this again. I take no offense, so don't dwell on it.
Alright then, I shan't dwell on it.
Right on cue, at least he's consistent.
I understand you wish to learn about Jibruk Perbil. While I'm forbidden by the Jabrox Rocks to divulge any information on this preparation, I'd be happy to share what I know of Yaktel's history.
We'd appreciate that.
In its most basic sense, the conflict between the Jabral and Mamulja was one of land. Mamulja live in the lower forest where the thick canopy obscures the sun and the soil and is unforgiving to crops. This drove them to covet the upper forest, the home of Zabral, and they launched a determined campaign to seize it for themselves. Advantage ever favors higher ground. Jabral forces held the upper hand against the invaders, rebuffing them time and again.
But as the state of this village would attest, the tide eventually turned. What brought this about?
Something you know all too well, blessed siblings. You must understand, the Mamulja were once a people as much at war with themselves as they were with others. The Hubigo, Bunewa, and Dopro each sought to assert dominance over the others, even as they engaged in Jabral and battle. In an effort to strengthen bonds and discourage infighting, Hubigo and Bunewa leaders arranged a marriage between their children. But this political measure altered the course of history in ways no one could have imagined. It was long believed the partners of differing clans could not have children together. But then it happened. A child arrived to shed the blood of Hubigo and Bunewa, both a two-headed Mamulja. Blessed with tremendous physical strength and magical prowess. Such qualities would dispose anyone to leadership, character notwithstanding. Under the Autarch's rule, the newly united Mamulja became a force to be feared, and the war soon came to a head. I think it's best you see the results firsthand. Let's visit another battlefield from that time, and I'll check. Oh god, he's gonna continue the tale. Okay. Ooh. See, and Nikki, they wouldn't tell you any of the shit that's gone on in this place. They'd just be like, man, this place brings back bad memories. We should name the styling challenge after this place. Hey, do you want to make an outfit that makes us think of burnt trees? Let's try and get it in the spirit of battle. You're like, okay. There'd be like a bunch of like pages and stuff that you can read if you want to, that are like what happened here.
This is where most battles were fought between the Shabral and Mamulja, the Shobrit Cinderfield.
A field of cinders, indeed. How fierce their clashes must have been.
The war over these lands began after the Yoqui's departure some 500 years ago. And for 4 centuries thereafter, the two enemies repaid violence with violence, a constant stream of minor skirmishes punctuated by massive slaughter.
Until Father ended their endless conflict 80 years ago.
Accompanied by a retinue of only 6, the Dawn Servant opposed both armies and brought the fighting to a standstill.
First they sealed Valley Armanda at full strength, and now this.
It was during this armistice that both sides gathered for negotiations at the Dawn Servant's behest.
Yeah, when it's a dungeon and they make it look really cool. Not the
For
5
too
people
long,
on each
you
side.
have been bound by your ancestors' violent legacy. It is past time you broke free of it.
Tell that to the Scale Scum! We fight to protect what is rightfully ours!
I forgot I had the
If
echo.
not for their greed, we'd be living in peace!
Buff your tails and scurry off then!
There's like 5
Cowards
people.
like you ill deserve the bounty of this forest.
There's 5 people on each side.
Even should one of you succeed in vanquishing the other, your triumph will last only until a new invader arrives. Tell me, do you know of the vast continent that lies far to the east, where numerous nations vie for dominance? You do not. And why should you? Affairs beyond the salt we have no intention to cross are of no consequence to us. Not until those affairs come to Tural, like our honored visitor here.
He's from across the ocean.
I've been to the ocean before, and it's nothing but water farther than the eye can see.
It's just water.
What sort of vessel could possibly reach its end?
That such technology exists is indisputable, as is foreign powers' awareness of Tural. If any such country were to develop a taste for Turali soil and bring to bear the might of innovations we can only imagine, what do you suppose happens then? You do not know the warlords of the East, but you know that if they came, they would not settle for a single forest. By joining hands, we might create a unified front, an alliance capable of repelling them or any other foe. There is no greater proof of these than my companions and I. Alone we are weak, but together we triumphed over Valigarmanda.
What? You defeated the Sky Ruin? I'd take you for a liar if the sting of our own defeat wasn't still fresh.
Their coordination was indeed impressive. How they Belu stymied our efforts to cripple the Yokui's legs and defend our ballistas. And when we withdrew to strike again from a distance, the Hanu called the winds to make our arrows miss their marks. In seeking to exploit their weaknesses, we only subjected ourselves to their strengths.
My friends, I love
Those
them.
strengths are born of cooperation. The guiding principle of the nation we envision.
But our feud has lasted for centuries. How do you expect us to join hands now?
Ha ha! Give us an evening to convince you.
Ow! My head.
And so began that legendary banquet. One would not expect sworn enemies to abruptly drink to each other's health, and, indeed, a tense silence hung over the venue. But then, the Dawn servant called for the exchange of traditional cuisine. So it was that the Mamulja partook of spiced meat, and the Shabral steamed najul.
Ginger beef.
Before long, delight manifested upon the faces of those present, each side impressed by the other's dish. Seeing this, the Dawn servant laughed and declared once more. Their flavors, he said, would be even better combined, and he proceeded to help them prepare the new creation.
We could have, like, skipped that whole conversation, I think, and just gone straight to this bit.
That's Shibruk Pibil, I'd wager.
It is a marriage of Shabral and Mamulja cultures, and proof of their newfound cooperation. The Dawn servant had asked for a single evening, but the feasting is said to have lasted 3 days and 3 nights. So delicious was their repast. In the end, a peace accord was reached, and the Dawn servant's words at that time still illuminate our way forward.
Ignorance begets a strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Sorry. It's just to think that he ended an age-old conflict with food.
That's a very
It's
Cocolamoco
all
thing
so
to
absurd.
do.
It's somehow so very papa, I couldn't help but laugh.
Like, she would do that.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Guys, we're getting
Now
soaked.
then,
Can we go inside?
I trust you understand the significance of Shibruk Pibil and the history it has written.
My shoes are so soggy right now.
Absolutely.
They're squelching.
Thank you for sharing the story with us.
Guys, please. Please.
Who's listening?
What's wrong?
We should have been whispering. We should have been speaking really softly.
Someone was there, you say?
Perhaps our competition is cooking up some scheme or another.
Something bitter and half-baked, no doubt.
This is a white shirt. All that mud and dirt. I only had an umbrella. No, I just have a backpack. No! If only I had a froggy umbrella. I know. I need my raincoat. I need my raincoat. Sucks.
Pa really did live up to his words. He traveled the land and learned about our people's myriad cultures. We're doing the same now.
And I'm getting some pants. And something else? Could it be an umbrella? Banana umbrella?
Well, Kivu has given us valuable insight to the origins of this food. However, we are still no closer to procuring the necessary leaves, unless... Tell me, what was the historic feast commemorated in some fashion with like a monument or something?
Indeed it was. Allow me to show you.
Where are the glowy trees? I feel like I've been lied to. Okay. Let's see what they've given me. Okay. Alright, it's not what I would go with. Yeah, it's not my kind of outfit, but okay. I'll wear it for a little bit. Hate me. I hate me. I just want a nice little scarf. Or cape. Something silly. Save this.
Here it is. Offered up by the two factions, these weapons symbolized a vow that they would never raise arms again. Since this feat demands a journey through history, it's only logical a monument like this was going to steer us in the right direction. Lamani and Coco, would you help me search the area for clues? Tell me if anything catches your eye.
Sure thing.
Look here, the soil has been overturned.
Someone buried a box.
Well, well. I would have been satisfied to find only a hint. But here they are, fresh Najul leaves. Hudbu Rook's doing, I wager. There's a poetry in hiding them on the battlefield, given that it was central to the war they helped end.
So we planned all this from the start. Thank you again, Wakivu. We wouldn't have found these leaves without your help.
It was my honor to render assistance. With apologies to present company, allow me to offer my encouragement as well. Third promise, ever since I witnessed your performance in the feat of reeds, I've been certain that you are the claimant most worthy of leading our nation. I can't give it a voice. All device solutions to the Hanuhani ailing crops. You alone sought to know their culture and revive Ihihana, even if it seemed unrelated to your task. In my humble opinion, no one cares more for the people of Tuliolal and what they hold dear. Should you again require the historical musings of an old shipwright, I am ever at your service. No, thank you, that's fine. For now, I take my leave.
I got all of you was just like, I'm so glad the third promise is gonna definitely win this. In front of the second promise.
Cannot argue with that. We have what we need. Let's return to Eek Brox.
It doesn't match. It doesn't match. I'm gonna take it off. Can't wear this. Not me. Oh, it's got the sword on it. That's fine. Okay. Nikki spoiled me. It really has. I can't play anything anymore. I just want to wear something cute. I wear this. I know it's my sage outfit. I don't care. I'm gonna wear it. I just need something nice.
I'm glad we were successful. The others should be back soon, I expect.
I hope so. I'm famished.
It's raining. All our food's gonna get soaked and gross. Can't with Alizé's glowy sword.
How did everyone fare?
We got the Najula leaves. Wook Evu came along and helped us find them.
Wook Evu was here? I would have liked to say hello.
No, you wouldn't.
He gave us an important history lesson.
That Galil Jajar brought an end to the centuries of warfare surprises me little.
But to achieve said peace through cuisine is something else entirely. Leave it to my old man to find the oddest solution. How about the rest of you? Is our kitchen ready? Everything should be in order. Urianger and I made a tour of the village and we found some utensils. I'm pleased to report we are stocked with the finest firewood this forest has on offer. I'm so glad. Spoken like a true expert. Erinville and I found our brook. We should have meat aplenty.
It was a spirited creature, so much so that its hunter fell down a cenote trying to catch it.
Alizé, what part of never speak of this to anyone did you not understand?
Oh my goodness. How could they do this to my girl? How could he betray her like this? Hiya, Fabled! How are you doing? I am actually gonna drink some water because, oh my god, these characters yap so much. Not these guys, but the storytellers.
I have another history lesson that I have to read out loud.
I swear to God. I'm gonna yell at someone. I picked a good portion of local herbs, with particular attention to the seeds that yield achiote. I'm told our resident astrologer divined the appropriate measurements for the seasoning as well. Though further inquiry did I determine the ideal balance of spices. Yeah, that's important for any meal. You don't want to put too much or too little. I guess so, to get the real amount, you have to kind of taste it as you cook.
Then all that remains is to prepare the dish itself. I presume one of us is versed in the culinary arts.
Me!
Well, I could hardly proclaim profound skill, but I have cooked for myself. You can leave the rest to me.
What about me? I have got like a level 70 culinary skill, I think. It might be 60, but it's pretty high up.
And you, I hope, as I recall, you are an accomplished culinarian!
Yes! I'm so glad. If she
didn't say that, oh my god, I would have been so mad. Thank you for acknowledging me and my culinary ability. They actually acknowledged me. I'm so happy. Finally, this expansion was worth it. This is like in Heavensward when they finally acknowledged that I was a lancer, that I was a dragoon. It's like finally, it was worth playing this. They didn't do that in Shadowbringers. Actually, no, they did. Kind of. A little bit.
Ooh, my mouth is watering already.
Hee hee. We're gonna burn it and it's gonna be disgusting. But hee hee.
Without further delay then.
Are they gonna play this right as it cuts off? Watering. That's not right. It should be water, not watering. Then there's no glottal.
Daytime.
Oh my goodness, my muscles are hurting so much. Just stretched my legs and I was like, geez, I can't even take it out.
It smells so good.
Yay, it's voice acted.
Good, there is still time. I shall prepare our sample at once.
Oh, these guys. Can you tell that they're the evil ones? Can you tell that they're the villains?
I wasn't sure about being stuck with the one head.
With the one head.
Better that than playing nanny to the mewling house cat.
God.
Be quiet, Bakul Jaja. No one cares what you think.
Act tough all you like. Victory will be ours.
Never mind. I like his voice. What if I prefer Coco's voice acting? Well, thank you. Well, the characters will sound extremely silly, but that's what you get. And also my throat will dry out. I do actually like the evil boys' voices. I think they're
Apologies
actually really
for
good.
the wait. We submit to you our Shibruk Pibil.
Tacos! We made tacos. Well, I don't think that is.
This looks amazing!
It looks yummy, though. What are they? Quesadillas? What are they supposed to be?
The dish is prepared by using the culinary techniques of the Mamulja.
I can't believe Coco's gonna open a cafe that serves all British things. It's just a bunch of bangers and mash.
It is a symbol of peace between their two peoples.
Trash,
after
not
centuries of war.
correct. Like, this is disgusting. What is this? This is nothing like that. Looks a bit like pizza from far away.
Both the ingredients and your methods appear to have been correct.
We did it.
Well then.
Beans on toast. Toast on toast. It's so tiny. It's so tiny. It's gonna be like, Peh!
In
Disgusting.
taste, texture, and aroma, you have recreated Shibruk Pibil.
It would have been funny.
Admirably.
Wait. Oh, he was finished. It would have been funny if you fail this because your culinary level isn't high enough. That would have been hilarious if they were like, oh no, we only have Kryl and she sucks at cooking. What do we do? Because my culinary skill wasn't high enough to be included in this. Luckily, I happen to be a level 60 to 70 culinarian. So, we're good. You're welcome, guys. All those days I
Granted,
spent
anyone
in the
might well
firmament.
achieve similar results by following the recipe to the letter. But you went a step further. You sought to learn the cultural significance of the dish, about Yoktel's history of violence, and your father's role.
You know what? Okay. This aside, I know I complained about the history lesson, but one of my favorite food channels is that channel on YouTube that like goes through medieval cooking recipes and things, and like recipes from ancient Egypt and the Roman Empire and like, you know, ancient civilizations and stuff, and they always do like a little cooking lesson, and it always reminds me of when I did English in A levels, like in college, and we would like learn about recipes. Like we'd use recipes to learn about how language used to be, because it's like the easiest way to figure out how a culture used to speak to each other in like a colloquial way, because it's just like, you know, how they share recipes. And so there is a lot of ways in like learning history, tasting history. I don't remember. I just remember like typing up medieval history thing or meal a night we'll have. And the guy will just like have a full-on 20-minute tangent about history with like facts and stuff all over the place. It's always really, really cool. If we had something like that, I'd be like, hell yeah, I love this. But no, we got like a big lore dump. And we were like, oh yeah, anyway, this is... We didn't even learn how to make the food from the lore dump. It was just thrown in there. We already learned what the ingredients were before that. It's fine. It's
Your
okay.
willingness to take lessons from the past befits aspiring Dawn servants.
In medieval
And for
England,
that,
yeah. Everywhere
I
else,
commend
though.
you.
They had some wild stuff. Some very interesting dishes, for sure.
All that remains is to partake of your creation. True understanding is gained only through experience.
Yeah, most medieval peasant food was pottage. Royal foods were like a whole different beast. My favorite one was about it was about like a soldier in ancient Egypt who had like a whole little discussion in their recipe, like their shopping list. And you learn a little bit about that soldier's life just from what they were writing in their shopping list. And you're like, oh, they had like 20 lambs. What happened to them? Oh no, they lost all their lambs. Oh no. And it's just kind of cool how you learn a little bit about that guy's life from their recipe book and their little shopping lists and stuff. Yeah, cool little facts.
Now this is something I'm definitely good at.
Yeah, I think...
I believe we have yet to receive our assessment.
I think what would have been interesting is if maybe we learned history from a very personable kind of perspective. Like, I know we're learning a lot of it from Galul Jajar, but it would have been nice if we learned a little bit about, like, some guy's uncle who lived in that time period or whatever, and, like, what they were doing, and I don't know. Because that'd be interesting.
Ours is also a faithful example of Shibruk Pibil, as you will no doubt agree.
Deep breath.
I see. While your effort looks the part, unlike the second and third promises dish, it lacks its defining aroma.
Haha! Yeah, like, if you were...
Preposterous!
If you were to actually eat that in one go, I feel like you wouldn't even be able to taste it. You have to eat it slowly, like a rat. Like a rat
The
from
meat was
Ratatouille.
marinated and spiced before being steamed in an earthen oven. This is Shibruk Pibil.
Oh? And what about the Jatika banana leaf?
It's because of you that we couldn't get any damn leaves. You can't fault us.
But the second and third promises had no such difficulty, did they? That which they needed, they acquired simply by showing interest in our history and heritage.
Ugh, it's just some crusty old leaf. What difference could it make?
Seasoning. How dare
Your
you?
dish lacks an essential ingredient. As you have failed to demonstrate an adequate understanding of Shibruk Pibil, I must deem your performance unsatisfactory. Your team will not receive keystones.
This was stupid anyway.
His ambition only grows more intense. That someone could harbor such dark thoughts towards family.
It happens.
What do I care for this sham of a feat? I can always take what I need later.
Can your brother speak for you? I want to hear him. Oh!
This is
Her little chewy face.
delicious! The brook is so tender it melts
Welcome
in your
back,
mouth.
Satin.
And
We're having
the
dinner.
way Najoli rounds out these spices is sublime. This is the taste of harmony. Someone who only knows brute force and deception could never appreciate it.
I love her. I like the
Choke
mystic better
on your
than the
harmony.
mighty. Choke on your harmony! I love him. I love him a lot.
Come. Finish your meal.
Now that's the
That
banter
too
I
is
want.
part of the feat.
I need more of that.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Choke on your harmony.
Ah, that was bliss. You've got real culinary talent. If you ever tire of adventuring, you can always be my personal chef.
I've already done that, so.
It was palatable enough, I suppose.
Wow. Wow.
To you, who have successfully performed the feat of repast, I present these keystones.
Yes.
Only 1 feet left.
Well, I should get
Just
going
has
then.
chicken nuggets. Yes. Bye, Quana. Whatever. He's like, are you gonna call me back? Are you gonna call me back? Guys. Guys, please.
I'm glad that I wasn't paired with
Eat
one of
the
the
keystone. No! We need that. We're already short one.
We can do better than that, surely.
But Koana's still gonna win at this rate, right?
The 6th keystone is ours. Thanks for all your help, everyone. I forgot something important.
Oh no, what?
Was there any Shipbrook people left? I could really use another helping.
Oh, her little fish. Just make more. Actually, we can't because there's no more leaves. They're gonna beat him. Yeah, the second he steps out, they're gonna like high school bully him in the chocobo den.
That was so good. I'm already looking forward to having Jigbruk Pibil again. Yeah, Coco. Kral made more using leftover ingredients. You'll love it. I'm thinking to buy more for the road myself. Now that the Feast of Repast is over, the villagers should be free to offer it to us, right?
Oh, that's true. Do I have some? Yay! Delicious. I'm so hungry. New wares are now available. Oh, I guess now we can buy them. That's good. Choose.
Seeing as we now face the penultimate objective of the rites,
It would be wise to travel to Mamuk and undertake the Feast of the Brotherhood without delay. Yes, wise, but impossible. The Tianbek Traverse, which connects the upper forest to Jatika Heartlands, is still impassable. Is there no other route? I'm afraid not. Work to clear the path is underway, though, so I'm hopeful we can resume our journey soon. Then let us each use this time as we see fit. I, for one, would like to explore the village's surrounds. If Aaronville would oblige me with a tour. Very well. I have no other engagements. The nerds are gonna hang out. Then I will come with you, if only to prove that I am capable of keeping my footing. Though I shouldn't rejoice at our delay, it does afford me an opportunity to look into my grandfather's purported visit to Yaktel. Oh, that's right. Marble did say something about a foreign mage coming through here decades back, didn't she? I'll come with you. Want to join us, Coco? Of course. Any way you want to go, Cocolamoco. Let us reconvene here after our respective diversions. As I recall, the merchant met with my grandfather at a market in Yaktel some 20 years ago. Any who might reliably remember him must therefore be at least some middle-aged dude. Let us make inquiries where we can. Okay. Looking for a middle-aged dude. Hey, are you middle-aged? Foreign mage 20 years ago? Yeah, I remember him. It's not often we get visitors from across the salt. Let alone those traveling with infants. A baby girl, as I recall. I only saw him in passing, mind. If anyone were to know more, I'd wager it'd be Hunmuruk. He was already Jabrock's rocks then.
Baby girl, could it have been? Thank you, sir. That information is very helpful.
And it looked exactly like Kryle. Wouldn't it have been so funny? He was like, yeah, it was a little baby. Hey, it looked just like that person. Hey, are you middle-aged? I mean, you can't lie. Hello again. Do you require assistance?
Foreign mage passed through Brox roughly 20 years ago, carrying a young child. Do you remember him?
That's so specific. Why do you ask me this? Who is this man to you?
He may have been my grandfather, and I wish to know what brought him here.
Oops. Your grandfather?
Not by blood, but he is family nonetheless.
Foreign mage did indeed visit Brox, Master Galoof. Galoof. So far as his identity is concerned, I trust you are satisfied. More than that, I cannot say. Why not? It's classified. I beg your forgiveness and understanding. That guy was her grandfather. He specified not by blood.
Very well. I will not press. Thank you for confirming his presence.
The rest I will discover myself. Out of general curiosity, I have another question. They say the Yokui once dwelt in these forests. Where was that exactly?
General curiosity indeed, but yes. Before they withdrew to Urkapacha some 5 centuries ago, the Yokui claimed Yaktel as their own. Many of their architectural remains can be found in the lower forests, the Jatika Highland.
Then that's where they must have their visions. Thank you. This answers much and more.
I understand what it means to long for one's family. Believe me when I say that though my position forbids me from aiding you further, I wish for nothing but the success. By helping the third promise find the Golden City, you'll surely find the answers to your questions. Interesting.
I see.
Speaking of which, I have a query of my own for you, Coco. May I request a moment of your company?
Go on, we'll wait for you.
Thank you for obliging me. First, head to the cenote behind this village. Oh, here. You went that way, so I thought that's where I was supposed to go.
Bloop. Oh, it's so pretty.
It was my intention to see you off without saying anything, but Mistress Krau's plea has softened my resolve. As a leader of our community, I'm gladdened to see the Third Promise has surrounded itself with such compassionate and trustworthy people. Would you tell me more of her journey thus far? Is that so? Seems Rat has been a source of great learning and growth for Wicklamat. Does me well to hear that. My daughter would be about her age. Girls are rarely born amongst the Zabral, so when she arrived, the village was elated. Such joy I felt when I first held her, and pain when I found her at the bottom of a snow. Oh, 3 years old. An accident, it was said, but I knew better. She'd been pushed. What the heck? But we never caught them. A suspicious figure was seen fleeing towards the Jatika heartland, towards Mamook. What's with the sudden child murder? Where did that come from? Oh my goodness, once bitter enemies, the Mamulja and the Jabral had learned to live in peace. But who could doubt the intent of such a reprehensible act? By targeting the child who would one day lead her people, criminals sought to undermine the future of Zabral. I was determined not to let them succeed, and so I let the memory of my daughter die in the snow, gave her into the care of the one person I knew who could protect her. Gorned servant, Galul Jaja. Did she not die? Is he Wicklamat's papa? Oh, she was born to lead Jabral. Fate had a greater plan for Wicklamat. Only the Dawn Servant and I know the truth.
Well, I must now take you into my confidence for one reason. If the villain who attempts to murder my daughter was indeed Mamuk, then rancor towards Jabral still burns. Okay, so she didn't die. Oh my god, like, what a thing to drop out of nowhere if she did. I was caught off guard once. I'll not suffer the same tragedy again. But then they still pushed a little 3-year-old child off a bridge into the water to die. Wow. That's crazy. That's wild. We have a little murder in this game. We have a little child. I love a little child murder. I'm joking, by the way. That was a joke. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Will you hear my question and answer me plainly? Address me not as a ruler of Tulialal, but a concerned father. Suffice to say, this conversation must remain between us. Pray breathe not a word of this to anyone. Give me those shoes. No way. Shut up. How did he hear that? We weren't screaming this. We weren't screaming this out loud. That's a cool umbrella. Like, we weren't talking that loudly. And it's raining. We're all the way over here. How did he hear that? That's so far away. Get out of here. Don't lie to me. Get out of here. That's so silly. Recalling the past has rendered me emotional. I require a moment to compose myself. That's fine. I'll adieu. Hey, girl. Several cutscenes will play in sequence. Oh my goodness. Okay. I didn't think we were at this point. Oh, okay. I thought they were voiced. You're back. What did Hanmu Rook want? Nothing. Like, he just shouldn't have told us that. It's alright. You don't have to say. More importantly, the Tingbeck Traverse still isn't clear yet. That's classified. Something about even more rocks. How convenient. I'll take this opportunity to rest. All that cooking and preparing has worn me out. Yeah, we should probably go to bed. It's like nighttime. Well, it feels like nighttime. No, are they still peeking? Are they gonna kidnap Kryle? She's so tiny, they probably could just pick her up and run off. A nap does sound tempting. Yeah, take a nap. It's been ages. She's been running around. Oh no. They're gonna kidnap her. Lamont! Nap with us! A moment, promise. No! Damn it. God damn it. They're gonna push Kryle in a hole because she looks like a child. They're gonna be like, oh, yay! Another chance to finish the job. You want a Bakul Jajaz? What do you want? Hey! I've come to fetch you. You're welcome to refuse, but know that it would be unwise. And why is that? I'm sure your salted friend has an idea. What do you think? Why did we do the Child Genshin Impact zoom in? They say a house cats don't come when called. Follow me, promise. Why would we do that? No.
No! Why are we going along with him? No! Are we dumb? Are we dumb? What are we doing? Why are we doing this? Why are we listening? Oh my god, I'm gonna kill him.
What is the meaning of this? And just how far do you plan on taking us?
He's literally walking, we're following you. We're following him. Why are we following him? I'm gonna smack someone. Whatever happens to us, it's our fault right now. We're literally following him into danger. We don't see a real threat. Something bad happens, though. It's like...
Oh, Morok!
I'm gonna yell at Coco.
Bakul Jaja, you snake! If you want my keystone so badly,
'Cause he's gonna steal our keystone.
Me and me alone. Leave the Elector out of this.
Is that all you think he is? Foolish kitty! This man is the reason we are here. Take a good look at him. Go on, look. Surely you recognize your real father.
What? Guys, it's a secret. Oh my god.
Don't believe us? Then ask your trusted Sellsworth. She heard it straight from the old man's mouth.
Is it true? Is Humoruk my...
I can't speak, so I can't say anything.
Your silence says it all.
Now that you understand the situation, let's see those keystones. I'll even let you fight for them. Just you and me. If that adventurer attempts to interfere, I'll kill the old man myself!
From the dad, we should use these people to go as admins for it. Yeah, that'd be kind of funny.
Despicable, heartless fiend. Kinsman or no, I won't stand for you taking hostages. Come on then. You wanna fight? I'll give you a fight.
Why did we let this guy even take part in this?
Oh, such heroic caterwauling promise. I'm shaking. Guard our hostage well. We wouldn't want to attempt any thoughts of rescue. By the by, house cat, they've been instructed to put down Papa dearest when you lose. Hopefully he settled his affairs.
Don't worry. I'm not losing to the likes of him. Well, what are you waiting for, you blessed bastards? It's 2 against 1. Don't tell me you're scared.
I didn't know we could swear.
I know I didn't hear you right.
You should back down before you get hurt.
You think this weakling could hurt me? I'll kill you all!
Whoa!
Don't look away, Salt. I want you to watch as I tear your beloved promise to shreds!
Okay, I like him too.
Hey, eyes on me. The house cat, remember? I'll say it again. I'm not losing to the likes of you. I'm going to become Dawn's servant, and I will protect my people!
You'll play as Cocolamoco. Okay. Cocolamoco will gain the resolve she needs to unleash powerful limit breaks. Oh, okay. Not only do these attacks deal great damage, but they will recover HP. Use them early and often. Okay. They really said, yeah, you're... This expansion? This is a Cocolamoco's expansion. You're kind of just there. And... I'm down for that. That's good. That's good. That's cool. That's fine.
Come, you mangy house
oops.
cat, so I can rip you to pieces.
There we go. No, I'm dying.
I'll cut you to shreds.
I'm dying. Help. No! I need that limit break to help heal me, please.
My magic should be more than enough for Miss Mittens.
What's this?
I'll make you eat dirt.
No more tricks, Bakul Jaja. We're settling this here and...
Yeah. For sure. Let's do that again. Oh, there we go.
What is the meaning of this? And just how far do you plan on taking us?
Come, you mangy house cat, so I can rip you to pieces. I'll cut you to shreds! My magic should be more than enough for Miss Mittens.
I got in strength.
I'll make you eat dirt.
Oh!
No more tricks, Bakul Jaja. We're settling this here and now.
Try this. Still playing the part of the brave warrior?
Oh no.
Miss Mittens is no longer amusing me, brother.
Hey, right there.
This rite has taught me so much. About my nation, my people, and myself.
You're mine.
What does the green one do? Oh, fuck.
What? Can't keep up?
No. Oh shit. Oh shit. One vulnerable. That's fine. I'm playing on very
How
easy.
do you like this?
What shadow sibling?
Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
I finally understand what it means to live in peace. To greet each day in safety and happiness.
MPW's that early? Wow.
Irritating pest!
Can't just take this man
It's
out.
time we finished her, brother. This is the end for you, kitten.
Don't call me kitten. That's weird.
Know your place.
Oh no. Why is it still tough?
Not
on
enough
easy mode.
to claim the title of Dawn's servant. I must carry on Papa's legacy, his love for our people.
Flea-ridden upstart! Why won't you die?
Oh shit, what do I do here?
Fine! I'll show you the true power of the blessed!
No!
I will be the next Dawn servant, and I'll protect my people's happiness to the last!
Oh, wow.
That's right, there's no way I'll ever lose to the likes of you!
Yeah, girl!
What? But that was everything I had! I can't stand it anymore!
Not the
Attack!
minions.
This is our fight! Stay out of it! You bring shame upon us!
You think we care about your stupid pride? This is for Mamook! We cannot lose!
Oh, that's one that helps me, like, run to them. I was wondering what that does.
Oh, the great Bakul Jaja needs help, I see. Send your whole army. You still won't win. I will prove that my allies are right to believe in me.
Oh my god, their sounds.
Such confidence! What changed? She wasn't like this before!
What happened? Has she ever not been confident? I feel like she's always been like this.
Try this.
There you go. Yeah, and I'm just outside doing nothing. What am I doing? Yeah. Did we get ours back? Nice.
I reclaim what you stole.
No. How can this be? How could that puny house cat beat all of us?
You've caused nothing but trouble with your dirty tricks.
She was shook in front of a giant bird.
Releasing Yarmanda.
That's true. It's
Harassing
been
me is
ages.
one thing.
Completely
But
forgot.
you've endangered too many innocents. No more, Bakul Jaja. I will not stand for it. If you even think of tormenting my people again, you will answer to me.
No. No.
And he goes and forgets he had the way blocked.
Onan moment.
What? That was his doing?
The only part left in the saga is the Lay of the Brotherhood in Mamuk. The plan was to force you here so we could take the rest of your keystones.
Really?
So that's what he was up to. But, should you be telling us this?
We not have guessed this.
What does it matter? You've beaten us. It's over. We'll release the hostage.
Thank you. Alright, let's go before my hair starts clipping into my weapon again. Papa. We're paid salary, we don't do overtime. Yeah, I don't think he pays him that much anyway.
I'm sorry. I was careless.
Are you alright? So what Bakul Jaja said about you and me.
But to single-handedly defeat Bakul Jaja, you truly are the Dawn Servant's daughter. It has been my honor to bear witness to your journey. Promise.
Promise. Yes. That's what I am.
That's sad.
I'm Gulul Jaja's daughter, and Tuli Hyolal's next Dawn servant. Come on. Let's rejoin the others.
To be sad, but also, yeah, at least she's still treating the person who raised her as a dad. Yeah. Thanks for having faith in me. Keeping out of the fight even when it got dirty couldn't have been easy for you. But Bakul Jajar won't be the last person to threaten those I care about. I wanted to prove to myself that I can stand up to such villains even when I stand alone. Which isn't to say I won't ask for help when I need it. Of course. I know better than that now. Oh, earlier. In the Promises camp.
The passage to Mamuk remains blocked. For now, all we can do is try to rest and recover. Perhaps with a meal, as my sister would no doubt suggest. Shall we borrow the kitchens and prepare some Shibruk Pibil?
So thou hast taken a liking to the dish. As we learn to appreciate the unfamiliar, 'tis only natural that we develop new affinities. There is no shame in this.
But there is in ignorance. I had barely considered what the people of Tuli Yolal hold dear. What hopes they harbor for the future. Our nation is built upon the bonds that Father forged during his journey across Tural. But so single-minded have I been in my advocacy of foreign innovations that I failed to understand my own people.
Silly Koana. Silly kitty.
Could someone who struggles to connect with the populace ever make a worthy Dawn servant?
No, you should quit.
To understand and connect with people is by no means easy. But there is something you can do to pave the way. Let them see you for who you really are. What makes you laugh and cry and rage. That sort of honesty is the first step towards mutual understanding and connection.
Understanding begets fellowship, as my father said. And yet, what you suggest does not come naturally to me.
He's too much of a nerd. He doesn't get it.
I, too, have found it difficult to speak from the heart.
Yeah, we know.
In thy struggles, I see mine own, painful in their familiarity. Yet frightening though it may feel, if we are to move forward, we must indeed take that first step. Dispense with pretense, and simply be.
Do you remember when you first approached us, and we asked you why you wanted to become Dawn Servant? You said you wished to use the knowledge you acquired in Sharlayan for your country, and in doing so repay your father for the opportunities he afforded you. What won me over was not your ambition, but your motivation. So let your people know this, and in time, they'll come to support you as we do. You can't hide behind that stoicism forever.
Please.
Very well then. I will make a greater effort to be myself. By not being my usual self so much.
So, what's the state of the Tinbeck Traverse? Still being cleared, I assume. Unmovrook said he would notify us as soon as the work was done. How long is that going to take? Perhaps now would be a good time to consider how we might reclaim Wooklamot's stolen keystone. Oh, don't worry about that. I already got it back. Guys, keep up. Come on. Chop, chop. When? Not to mention how. Oh, you know, we just battled them and we got it back. It's fine. Donna Molestin took my keystone back. You bested Bakuljaja in single combat? Bravo! What can I say? I've had good friends to encourage and cheer me on, because I did nothing to help. There you are. Our excavators have contacted me with news of their success. Tinbeck Traverse is now safe for travel. Finally! And we can finally make for Mamuk. Come to think of it, isn't Bakuljaja's home? We can only hope its residents don't share his winning personality. If it is indeed where Ketanram first met the Dawn Servant, surely some civility awaits us. I would not be so certain. It's true the Dawn Servant received Ketanram in Mamuk, and was instrumental in the establishment of friendly relations between Jibral and Mamulja. But since that time, most of Mamulja who supported his peace have left their city in favor of the fighting in the capital. What remains is a cloister of Mamuk. While these traditionalists do not take up arms against us, neither do they bear great love for outsiders. Whatever they're like, the people of Mamuk are also of Tuliolal. If I'm to be Dawn Servant, it's my job to know them first of all. And we'll be on our way then. I'm glad I could learn about where I came from, and eat so much Jibruk Pibil besides. Thank you for everything, Hunmuruk. Till next time, take care. First, we make our way across Jobri Cinderfield, due southeast. How you've grown indeed. One more stone, and then we'll have finished this arc. And then maybe things will change in a different way than the Golden City, maybe. Taking your measure. I can't do more. I can't do more tests of measure. I can't do more shonen side quests. I can't do it. My shonen phobia. It's being tested to the extreme. I need to sit down. Where can I sit down? To rest. They're all sat in my seat. Sailor Moon was a shonen. Get out of here. Don't you dare. It wasn't. You can't just say shit like that. Next he'll say Nikki's a shonen. Next he'll say Miui Power is a shonen. Trying to shock me into waking up. Okay, I found a chair. Alright. Guys. I'm shonened out. We reconvene next time. When? We'll see. We'll find out. I'm gonna go make some food because I'm really hungry. Tomorrow? Maybe. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe Friday. Maybe another day completely. No, probably those days.
See you later. Have fun.
No, that's sad. No. Where's a Shadowbringer happy theme? All these are sad. Here, I like the Kalusha theme, actually. Alright, good night, guys. Coco also says good night. Coco. That's not what Coco says. Coco says good night. Farewell. He told me he was blue. You did some crimes, Leo, and you can't get out of this. I will have you arrested one of these days. You can't escape. Good night. Sleep tight.